Most men think obsession is the answer. Work harder, learn faster, improve yourself every day. They're told that if they just push more, everything will finally fall into place. But here's the truth, nobody says out loud. Obsession doesn't automatically make you strong. Sometimes it just makes you tired, anxious, and quietly hollow. And the men who don't understand this end up trapped, not by the world, but by their own hunger. Let me explain. If you look at your life right now and feel behind, replaceable, or stuck, that feeling is real. It's not weakness, it's awareness. You can sense that time is moving, and you're not in control of where it's taking you. That fear is what most motivational videos attack. They tell you the problem is effort, that you're not grinding hard enough, that if you just obsess over growth, everything will fix itself. But obsession without direction doesn't build power, it builds noise. Most men today aren't obsessed with growth. They're obsessed with escape. Escape from feeling small. Escape from uncertainty. Escape from the quiet thought that maybe they're wasting their life. So they consume endlessly, podcasts, videos, advice, systems, always learning, rarely becoming. Real growth doesn't feel frantic. It feels heavy, controlled, deliberate. The dangerous truth is this: if growth makes you anxious, it's not growth. It's fear pretending to be discipline, and fear is a terrible architect. You've heard the line, you can't have more until you become more. That's true. But what most people miss is what you're supposed to become. Not richer, not busier, not impressive, unshakable. The men who actually change their lives don't look obsessed from the outside. They look calm, almost boring, because their obsession is internal. It's precision, not panic. They don't chase everything. They eliminate almost everything. They don't try to win fast. They try to become immovable. That's the difference no one teaches you. Because here's the part that makes people uncomfortable. Obsessive growth has a cost. It costs relationships if you don't choose wisely. It costs peace if you don't set limits. It costs your identity if you keep chasing more without asking why. And if you don't control obsession, it turns on you. You become productive but empty, disciplined but joyless, successful on paper, fragile inside. That's why so many men improve themselves and still feel lost. They became efficient machines instead of sovereign men. True self-development isn't about becoming valuable to the world. It's about becoming impossible to control. So disciplined that chaos stops negotiating with you. So clear that noise can't hijack your attention. So grounded that success doesn't inflate you and failure doesn't break you. This is where the real separation happens. Most men want growth to feel good. Real growth feels quiet, lonely, and often unrewarded for a long time. You don't get applause for thinking deeply. You don't get validation for walking away from distractions. You don't get praise for choosing long-term strength over short-term relief. But this is where power is built, not in constant motion. In restraint, not in more information. In better judgment, not in obsession with results. In obsession with standards. Ask yourself something honestly. If you disappeared for the next 5 years not to hustle blindly, but to build yourself properly, mentally, physically, philosophically, would anyone recognize you when you came back? Or would they finally stop underestimating you? Because the goal was never to impress the world. The goal was to become a man who doesn't need permission, validation, or motivation to move forward. Obsession won't save you. But controlled obsession, directed, disciplined, and deliberate, will quietly turn you into someone life can't push around. And that's the kind of growth that actually lasts.